I was thinking about the day that I was going to take my own life. Anybody ever been there? Yes, tell the truth. I had served my country for 21 years. 3 combat tours. That last one took me out. My body came back, but my soul and my mind did not. And so I went through this trying time where I wanted to take my life. I took medication to go to sleep, to wake up and function during the day. And I remember that day, I'm laying on my suicide couch, not a bed, but a couch, and thinking about, I do not want to be here anymore. Lord, take me. I cannot be another dead woman walking. I will not be another woman of faith that is hiding behind his word. I remember getting up that day and thinking about being that child at 15 years old. I remember being 17 years old, being raped and left for dead. My entire life changed. I remember serving my country for 21 years. I remember being married for 18 years. I'm looking up at the ceiling thinking about all of this, and I said, I can't go on like this. So I did what everybody else does. I struck a deal. I said, Lord, so this is what I'm looking at. If you're going to let me live, don't let me live like this. That day I got up off of that couch. Thank God I didn't wear lashes back then. And I said, I'm going to serve you with every part of who I am. When I got up that day, I made a decision. This life was no longer about me. It was about the people that were going to come after me, that had a child at 15, that were raped and left for dead for 17, that were married 18 years, went through a divorce, suicidal. But everybody said, there's always tomorrow. And this too shall pass. So this is what I began to think about as I began to build a $28 million company off my heartache and pain. How about you take all of that, stop hiding behind that and the word of God, step out on the front of it, and understand that your life happened for you, not to you. So what up here, Crystal, if you can come, you're going to be the 15-year-old version of me. What happened at 15? I had a child. Adrian's going to represent me at 17 being raped and left for dead. I have men up here because I know there's some things, gentlemen, y'all go through too, but you're suffering in silence. Okay. D, you represent the version of me that was suicidal. You, sir, Don, you represent the version of me that served 21 years in the military. You represent the version of me that went through a divorce. I represent who I am now. What I realized is some of you yesterday when Myron made the call for you to go to the next level, some of you sent your representative from your past to go and get that form. Everybody do a right face. You just turn to the right. Security, do you mind coming up to the stage and helping me, please? Stand right there for me. This is the call for your next level business. And because some of you have not dealt with your past, you have to decide who's going to lead the way. So is it going to be the 15-year-old version of me that had a child and I haven't forgiven my mother for not being there and taking care of me? Or is it going to be the person that was raped and left for dead and taking advantage of her life? Is it going to be the version of me that's suicidal and didn't know what to do? Or is it going to be the version of me that was in a combat zone? Or is it going to be the version of me that went through a divorce? Now, this is my story. What's yours? You have to decide who is leading the way. Some of you are going to have to let somebody die in order for you to live. I thank you, Krista, for your time, but I am no longer that little girl that was damaged. I thank you. I bid you farewell. I thank you, Adrian, for being here and all of that. But, you know, we forgave that person that abused us. So I bid you farewell. Which one are you? You're my divorce? Suicide. Yeah, we went through that. It's a real thing. But I let you go a long time ago because I know that was the enemy just trying to take what he knew that I needed to have in my life. So I definitely bid you farewell. That way, please, that way. Which one are you? You are my military service. Now, you and I are going to be able to roll a long time because we're going to be able to build a $28 million company in 3 years. So you stand right here with me. You represent the person that walked out of my life after having children. But, bruh, Eric, I thank you. Because without you, I wouldn't have figured out who I was alone. Without you and the divorce that saved my life, I would not be here today. But I definitely bid you farewell. I appreciate you. Good looking out. Good looking out. Thank you. Come on. No, you stay right here. Come right back here. So now the second time, because I fired, everybody say fired. I released that version of me that is a part of my life, but is not a part of my present. My question is, what needs to die in order for you to live?
Like and subscribe to Dr. Sonja TV.